Gargi, whoever gave Anshul Kamboj a debut has done the biggest disservice to that guy. Because after this match, think about it. Firstly, he's not ready. He's not ready. Our colleague Bharat Ramraj was saying on our work group that he's seen him bowl at 135 to 138. Could well be that he has seen him bowl in the Ranji Trophy.
Yes.
Here he has not crossed 123 to 127.28. And I'll pose it for you. He has put on 4 to 6 kilos of weight. Is what I'm being told.
Okay.
I have no documented evidence of
Yes.
it. Shubhan told me. Bharat mentioned he's put on weight in our work group, and a lot of journalists in the press box were saying
that. Exactly.
so. Anyway, I am not bothered about him putting on weight. What I'm bothered about is not one ball has been 135, not one. He's bowling at a pace of 123 to 127. At 123 to 127, you don't deserve to play international cricket. You mean to say the Indian think tank did not know that? You mean to say the Indian think tank had no idea? He had no idea that this guy is actually bowling at that average pace of 124. They had no idea.
I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that.
You remember Pankaj Singh? 2014 series. Pankaj Singh was given a debut and he never played for India. Yes, Jadeja dropped that catch at, I think, Kali in Southampton.
Yeah.
And Pankaj Singh did not play for India again. Anshul Kamboj, just think of the mental scarring he will have.
Exactly.
They are coming down. He's a new ball bowler. Almost 20 times, Ben Stokes has advanced 3 steps and hit him. You are actually treating him with utter disdain.
Dhruv Jurel is back again.
He's back. Root is walking and hitting.
He's
standing out.
He's 1 foot outside of the crease. Then he's taking steps. He's going to the ball.
Correct. And couple of times or 3 times, the ball did not even reach the batter. He was slow on the shot because of the lack of pace. So my point is, when you are giving, this is an India Test debut with the series on the line. This match
and
is.
You give him the new ball. You give him the first over.
You give him the new ball where England scores 3 boundaries. The game is gone. Something somewhere is amiss. Yes, exactly. Something somewhere, someone has to be accountable for this debut.
100%. And this is a conversation that I was having with Trisha. Me and Trisha were trying to analyze what is going so wrong in Indian teams, first of all, in them picking this playing 11. And second, where did Anshul Kamboj come from and why is he in the team? We were trying to decipher it all. And honestly, when you look at that team, there is no intensity on the field. First of all, I'm not just saying this because you brought it up, but this is exactly the point that I was mentioning to Trisha, is that Anshul Kamboj is still young. This is his debut match. You've given him the new ball. He's clearly not bowling well. He's clearly underconfident. He's nervous. He's under pressure. You can see it on his face. You can see it. There's not a hint of a smile or anything else. There's no positivity on that ground. And who is talking to him? Nobody is talking to Anshul Kamboj on that field. When you have that radio commentary, one of the best things about covering cricket in England, you get that commentary and you can constantly hear what is going on the stump line. You know who's the person who's talking to Anshul Kamboj? Only Dhruv Jurel. Is the only to Anshul Kamboj. There is no one else who is chirping at the back, even saying something to Anshul Kamboj. Yes, once or twice, Bumrah will go for a second and say something. But apart from that, where is the bowler? First of all, like you said, you've done a in this debut. He was not ready. His career.
Absolutely, yes. And
it will take a long time for Anshul Kamboj to come back from this.
You can't.
Mentally.
That is my. This guy is not ready. I mean, the moment you realize, that he is complete fish out of water. He looks unfit. He absolutely neck choppy. Chalo. Yeah, just to keep the audio going.
Yeah.
He was a complete fish out of water. He did not look the part. He absolutely looks nervous. He absolutely looks not wanting to be out there, doesn't want to bowl, doesn't want to really get going because he's not in the mental frame. He isn't there. He isn't there, unfortunately, and you've given him the new ball in Manchester at a time when the series is on the line. Yes, come on, yes. I mean, you mean to say you did not know that Anshul Kamboj is not fit enough. You did not know that Anshul Kamboj has put on weight. You did not know that the guy is
bowling
not
at
ready
125.
at 125 at an
The
average.
maximum we've seen 77 or something like that.
Apparently, one ball was 135. One ball. In the entire spell, one ball. His highest was 135. That's it. Finished. You bowled, what, some 15, 17 overs, and you've bowled one ball or two balls at your average speed is 125. That is Saurav Ganguly's pace at peak. It's military medium. It is military medium.
And
That's
it's not
what it
going to
is.
give you anything on the
Nothing.
surface.
Imagine how we use the second new ball. Imagine how England used the second new ball. And
Versus
imagine
how
what India
Wendell
did. Jasprit Bumrah bowls one over and goes off. All of a sudden, there is no Gill, there is no punt, there is no Bumrah on the pitch.
What is
Rahul is captaining, has no
Where
idea
is
what's
the
happening.
leadership? Where is the intent? Where is the intensity? Where has it all gone? Is it, again, I bring up this question, will you only support each other when things are going right? When you're winning, when something like an edge basket happens, is that the only place where you're going to stand up for each other on the field?
We don't say much about Jasprit Bumrah. The fact is, Jasprit Bumrah will not play over.
No,
The
you
test match that you're playing, damn it, do the job. Second new ball, he's your premier new ball bowler who's gone off after one over. He's holding his ankle. Clearly, there is a problem. He's holding his left ankle.
So what
He-
happened was, he was coming down the dressing room stairs and twisted his ankle on the stairs.
all that can go wrong can go wrong. And Mohammad Siraj is the only war horse. You will finish this man.
He's
He will-
already lived. He went off the field better.
He had and then he came back just about at the stroke of tea. Mohammad Siraj will be finished if he's asked to do this. No workload management for Mohammad Siraj. No nothing for Mohammad Siraj. Anytime and every time you give him the ball and say go bowl. Others will have a problem. Mohammad Siraj will bowl. Anything happens, Mohammad Siraj will bowl. Come on, this
He's
is not
putting
good.
his heart and soul into this team. Honestly, he's doing everything that you could imagine a fast bowler will do. He's putting his heart and soul. And how is he getting rewarded? There's nothing there for Siraj. He's taking the workload of three fast bowlers at this moment.
And a colleague has just reminded me, and he's right. This actually reminds us of RP Singh being called back for that. I was there. I was there covering that tour. I mentioned to you 2011.
Yeah.
Praveen Kumar was your main bowler. RP Singh, when he bowled that first ball, and if I remember from memory, it was a test match, by the way. Mahendra Singh Dhoni called him back from Miami Beach, where he was holidaying. He was nowhere, mentally, physically not there. And if I remember right, RP Singh bowls over the wicket left arm. That ball was a 5 yard wide down leg stump. He was not even there. He was not even playing
Is
international
that
cricket.
what has happened with Anshul Kapoor?
Come on.
Let's look at this practically. He's not ready for a call-up. He was not in wildest imagination that I will be called up. Why? Because you gave him all the signs. When you asked a player, a bowler from India to stay back, it was Harshit Rana. If I was an Anshul Kapoor, I would not be expecting this, even if something happened. First of all, I wouldn't be expecting it at all, because even if you've got two injured fast bowlers, it's two of Krishna in the team, you clearly don't trust him, then why is he in the team? Why is he in the squad? Again, then to get used to the conditions. He came in and the next day, right? He
I no, because if
actually
I
-2 is when he came.
yeah, I mean the same day as I. But I was telling you maybe he could have been on the same team, but could have been because that was the only day he landed up there in practice the following morning at 9:30 India time. Great Britain time. The point is, if you had a second new ball, you picked up and Shubman Gill's captaincy. Washington Sundar doesn't get to bowl till the 65th over comes and picks 2 wickets. Then Shubman Gill delays the new ball. Why? Because he wanted to keep going with Washington Sundar for 4-5 overs. He actually indicated to Bumrah. Bumrah came and handed the cap. Shubman Gill returned it and went with spinners for a while because Washington Sundar and Jadeja. So you have no plan. You absolutely have no plan.
Only one question. when you look at the field that's being set, and I've made this point multiple times ever since the morning, the only aggressive field that I saw, or even slightly aggressive, was when Ravindra Jadeja was bowling. Apart from that, when you look at the field as an outside perspective, what is the point?
I told you about the second new ball. India tried the second new ball. Mohammad Siraj got the second new ball, 4 balls. And the second over of Mohammad Siraj with the second new ball was a Jaffa. Hit Joe Root once, couple of balls jumped and kept high, sort of took off. And you were expecting just the other end. All of a sudden you see there's nobody. There's absolutely nobody. Anshul Kamboj takes the ball, all the pressure is gone again. I mean, there has to be a limit to nonsense. There has to be a limit to complete nonsense. This Indian effort is exactly that. England with the second new ball, Archer Wokes decimated India. Got the ball to half, jumps, kick, move, do everything. I think we should close the show. But we will close the show on this note. This has been one of the most listless, disappointing, and upsetting performance for an Indian analyst, fan, whatever you want to call it. Frustrating to see this level of body language. Whoever gave Anshul Kamboj a debut, trust me, has done a disservice to that guy and to Indian cricket. This is like that RP Singh call-up in 2011. And such call-ups can only end in one thing, and that is disaster. We will be back at the end.